Welcome to Truly Heal and our certification program for health professionals. For practitioners who have already the license to treat. So if you can give infusions, if you can prescribe supplements, if you can offer treatments, then that's the program for you. And it's a massive shortcut to understand the concept of cause finding and functional medicine instead of learning it all on your own and doing a lot of research on your own. We all know that diseases are rampant, especially chronic degenerative disease. They're all going exponentially up. It's a parabolic curve. So when you look at what happened 5 years ago and what we have today, those values all increase. And it's our lifestyle. It's many different factors that play together that need to be blamed. But it also means that you can't avoid dealing with clients with cancer, with autism, with ADHD, with all those degenerative diseases, because usually it's not just one that your client has, and it's not easy to pinpoint the problem, but it's a multitude of problems. If a client has cancer, they usually also have mental and emotional problems. They have stress, they have either kidney or liver disease, they have or impairments, they have detox pathway impairments, they have a whole host of issues which just can't be dealt with a simple drug. And they can't be blown away with any kind of supplement. It's a multifaceted approach that needs to be addressed from many different angles. And that's where functional medicine is a huge tool. Now, we all know that medicine itself is a dream come true for emergency, for accidents, for surgery, for things that are acute that need to be addressed. And I'm very grateful. We had many clients that had to have surgery because the colon was blocked because of a tumor. And cutting that piece out, joining it together, that's phenomenal. But chronic degenerative diseases are not really handled well by normal medicine. And alternative medicine is quite often very slow and also not quite as accurate or precise to deal with. The next problem is when you have alternative medicine and you use it, it's also a very wide spectrum of approach that you need to offer in order to get the results. And that's where you become one in many. There is hundreds of practitioners who offer treatments, who offer the better supplements, who offer the better infusions. And it really makes it very difficult to compete as a medical professional, to compete with any wellness center, with any kind of naturopath that is there that can do the same. And that's where functional medicine is a huge difference. It's actually the go-to address. It lets you stand out of the crowd and become that final destination where patients go to. And the reason is actually very simple. When we look at something very simple like inflammation, you have inflammation and you deal with it with conventional medicine. It's an anti-inflammatory. Well, if you use alternative medicine, you would use curcumin and fish oil and everything that does the same, but very few would look at the root cause, that which really causes the problem. So what are the gut situations? What is the DNA impairment? Is there heavy metal toxicity? There is many reasons for inflammation, dietary issues, deficiencies, but they need to be found and addressed for the disease to stay away. And that's what we found. I was always wondering, why are there doctors who have, need to advertise to get clients, and others, they need to shut the doors. They have a 2-year waiting list. They can't take any more clients in. The only reason we found that was consistent throughout the bank was results. Word of mouth that traveled and that allowed that clinic to really do a wonderful work. There are many doctors who approach disease from what we call a copycat approach. How much does the other clinics use? Do they use 40 grams of vitamin C or 60 grams of vitamin C? Is Laetrile better in combination with Artemisia or is it better with vitamin C? We just read something and then we try it out and we offer that to our clients as if it was a baked cookie fresh off the oven. But it's not. It's a solution that we try to provide. And that's where a completely different approach is required. And that's what those clinics offered that were booked out for months. finding the original cause, removing it so that the disease doesn't come back again and again. Now you can do that all on your own. It's actually a very beautiful process of learning, but it's also very tiresome to go through hundreds of concepts and see different approaches, visit different clinics, speak to different doctors on what they do to put that all together. It's actually, for me, it was quite a mind screw, because you always get excited about this is the solution until you realize it's not. Or this is the solution, and yes, it is. So it's a trial and error. It's a long-term observation. And I guess that's where we had the benefit of over 10 years now visiting and working with the world leading space. So that's all packed into one program, all the insights, all the things that truly work, and how you combine them best together. Now, for those of you who consider to change from conventional medicine into functional medicine, it's actually a step up. Obama has recently declared functional medicine as precision medicine, the medicine of the future, because it really deals with the cause and gives you an outstanding position amongst your peers. And certainly a lot easier to sell than alternative medicine, where you just sell cures. A lot of practitioners have asked us, how do I implement that into my clinic? How do I do that practically? Because instead of 5-minute office visits, I have now a whole range of different things that I need to study and work through with my clients. I can't charge on insurance. I have to charge privately. Will that work? Well, I can tell you that we have doctors that are booked out for years, and it's all privately paid. Word of mouth goes around if you solve problems like nothing else. And people are very happy to pay prime fees if they know it works. Now, your confidence level will radiate what you can charge. And that's why we've set up that 7 lessons. And if you haven't done them yet, just scroll down, click on that button, and start going through the 7 lessons on how to set up a stunning career. That will give you massive insights. But in our business blueprint, we've set up a practical approach, how to manage a clinic, how to deal with clients in the most efficient way, that you don't waste a lot of time with repeating the same task over and over. And that's why we've combined the two together. Running a clinic and having the knowledge to help your clients doesn't really help you to earn a lot of money. And that's why building the two together and sharing with you how the world's best and the most busy clinics do it is part of that deal. Now, for those of you who consider to join, this is the package. It actually is a 2-year online education program. Most of our practitioners do it in 6 to 9 months. Some of them take a year if they have a busy schedule and a busy practice. You have a personal teacher, a medical professional working with you to correct your assignments and to help you achieve maximum success. Certificate, workbook, business blueprint to see how to make use of functional medicine in your clinical environment, how to implement, how to reduce all the time wasters, how to streamline to make the maximum results. Masterminds with me, where we really hone in on how to do things, how to formulate your offer, how to get the most clients, how to make that stream as easy and as smooth as possible with maximizing your returns, plus the Truly Heal app. Now, I would recommend you just scroll down and look at the app and see what it can do for you, because that's a treasure on its own. The app will help you not only follow through and not ignore very important parts, it will also help you to streamline the process. There is a lot to remember, a lot to know, and you would be a miracle to know it all by heart, or it takes many, many years of practice, and then it's very easy to forget. Now, following through this protocol and using the app systematically step by step will guarantee you outstanding results. And the 7 lessons you already know. If you haven't seen them, scroll down, click on the button, sign up, and you will learn in 7 steps how to build an outstanding practice and a stunning career. All right? Now scroll down. All question and answers are there. So everything you need to know to make an informed decision, and then press the orange button, join now, and we'll see you in our members area.